Hi everyone, that's Danielle Houck here. I'm coming to you live tonight from Cedar Park, Texas. Today's little bit of inspiration is all about reinvention. Today I saw a great movie. It was called Hidden Figures with some fabulous women that I work with. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's about three female African-American mathematicians who were at the time called computers, and they worked at Langley's the NASA Research Center in the early 1960s. And I can't believe this story is not in the history books and has not really been told until now. I was so inspired by this movie, and it's motivated me to continue to push boundaries and not to be afraid to try new things. It's about, these three women who all reinvented themselves to stay current with their skills and to either advance their career and also to protect and not lose their jobs. So I think it's an important lesson we can all learn from and follow. From doctors to programmers to network marketers, almost regardless of what industry you're in, we all constantly need to reinvent ourselves and our skills to stay relevant. So dare to be the first to break ground in your field. Some of the key ladies in this movie, there's Katherine Johnson, and she was chosen to work with this team of men to check their math calculations and calculate the flight trajectories for Project Mercury. So she pushed the boundaries and gained access to some different top-level security briefings and intel based on her value in solving these equations. In fact, John Glenn actually asked for her by name to double-check the calculations that the IBM computer was projecting for him before his first flight into orbit around the U.S. Around the world. So there's also Dorothy Vaughan, and she was the supervisor of this group of West Area computers. And even though she was acting as a supervisor, they would not promote her officially. So when she found out that this IBM computer was going to be coming in and basically would replace the work that her group of peers was doing, she ended up going to the library, finding a book on the programming language Fortran, although she ended up having to steal the book because it was in the white section of the library and she was not able to check it out officially. So she trained herself and her coworkers to use this programming language. And it turns out the IBM engineers who were sent to set up the computer couldn't actually get it to work, and Dorothy ended up being the one that was able to figure out how it all worked. So she ended up bringing her group of 30 women with her, and they were able to run and program this computer, and helping the whole, space program. The third lady was Mary Jackson, and she worked basically as an engineer as well. She couldn't officially be an engineer because she lacked some of the education that NASA kept adding to the prerequisites. So she ended up having to go to court and asked a judge to allow her to go to the all-white high school to take the night classes to get the degree that she wants. And she eventually did become NASA's first female African-American engineer. So I was very inspired by these women, and I think you should be too. No matter how old you are, you can reinvent yourself. So let's explore this journey together. I'm here to help support you and to coach you along the way. I can teach you the newest and most successful social media strategies out there that can help grow your business or your personal skill set. So let me know what you need help with and what you're struggling with. Like my Facebook page, Danielle Houck, for more daily tips on how to be the best version of yourself. So thanks and good night.